behind your back. Never compete with another man over.
Memphis, get ready. Thanksgiving weekend. It's the first annual M-Town Funkin' Blues Fest. Starring Midnight Star. The original Lakeside. Memphis' own Larry Dotson and his band. The legendary Bobby Rush.
She's a good one.
And O.B. Buchanan. 5 acts for $59. Saturday, November 25th at the Cannon Center. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
Mr. or Mrs. Business Person or Event Planner, take advantage of the platforms of the Thaddeus Matthews Show, radio, and the podcast for just $500 for the Black Friday special. You need to call or text right now at 901-949-3000. That's 901-949-3000. If I am on air, text me right now. I'm talking about the Black Friday special.
You know, eating is one of the things I love to do, and soul food is one of the things I love to eat most. And when I'm looking for soul food, just like you need to go to Shop and Save in South Memphis. I don't give a damn what part of town you live in. You need to go to 1499 South 3rd. I'm so damn glad I'm here to cut this commercial. Look, I'm gonna get me, hello, it's so much here. I'm gonna get me some of them candy yams, some of them beans, some peas, some greens, some baked chicken, some of them wings, some of them turkey legs. Hell, I'm gonna get all of it. You can get whatever you want to eat. In fact, if you need breakfast, they serve breakfast from 6 until 10 o'clock each and every day. And if you brothers need some of that thing that keep your thing working, this is also a place that you can pick up your erector. You know, I ain't supposed to have no sweets, but don't tell nobody. They got cheesecakes, all kinds of cakes. Oh, my favorite, banana pudding. Shop and Save, 1499 South 3rd.
Hey guys, don't forget about your bedroom therapy. It comes in coffee, honey, and capsules, and it works every time.
Come to Shop and Save, Memphis' best soul food.
Help! My money is dying. I need a medic stat. The Money Medics are here to help you save your hard-earned money using the new type of life insurance that you can use and enrich yourself and your family before you die. It gives you cash to cover expenses even if you can't work due to a major sickness or you are hurt in a car accident. Listen to what they have to say.
We offer the new type of life insurance that you can use while you're still living. In the event that you have a heart attack, stroke, cancer, end-stage renal disease, get shot, get stabbed, third-degree burns, lose a limb, break a leg, and have to be off work more than 90 days, or in a bad car wreck, anything where you have to be off work for more than 3 months, it will pay while you're still living, and it also comes with that death benefit so your family is able to bury you.
Call 662-483-0494. 662-483-0494. Grab your pen and write this number down right now. 662-483-0494. And tell them that the Teddy Bear told you to call them. Call them right now. 662-483-0494. I know you thought you had to go to North Memphis or South Memphis, maybe even Orange Mound to get good soul food. But I promise you that's wrong. Now you can go downtown Memphis to Promise Restaurant at 412 South Main in Hewling. Promise is a black-owned business serving soul food lunch Tuesdays through Fridays from 11 until 3. Fridays and Saturdays from 5 until 11, and Sundays from 11 until 5. And they have a different menu daily. Baked chicken, fried chicken, neck bones, turkey necks, all types of vegetables. And guess what? They even serve oxtails on Wednesdays. So if you work downtown Memphis or you're just looking for a great place to dine, there's a new restaurant downtown. It's called Promise at 412 South Main. To place your to-go orders, call 901-644-6543. That's 901-644-6543 or 901-218-6880. Mr. or Mrs. Business Person or Event Planner, take advantage of the platforms of the Thaddeus Matthews Show, radio, and the podcast for just $500 for the Black Friday special. You need to call or text right now at 901-949-3000. That's 901-949-3000. If I am on air, text me right now. I'm talking about the Black Friday special.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know. Yeah, yeah, what's Thaddeus? It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. But Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And gents, when you thought it was safe, not even on a Thanksgiving afternoon. Good and happy Thanksgiving to each and to every one of you. Hoping that you are as full as I am. Oh God. I am so full that I'm in agony. I started just continue my nap in my recliner and not get up and walk about 5-6 feet to the studio. I've had baked chicken, I've had ham, I had candy yams, had spaghettis, dressing in cranberry sauces, some greens, some sweet potato pie, some pound cake, some caramel cake, some Coca-Cola. I'm gonna make to get by. I'm gonna give me a little Tito's and some Coke when I get off the air. Maybe get a little eggnog. But I am blessed. My stomach feels blessed. Woo! Yeah. And you know, I am not a holiday person. I'm not a holiday person.
I'm not a person that gets excited about Thanksgiving. Neither do I get excited about Christmas. I guess the only day that I really care about, yeah, that was about $4,000 calories. But I got a good bathroom that I can drop all of these calories off. Um, I've since I've been grown, I've never, cared about holidays, and I know that it's nothing but tradition. I get excited about April 1st. Yeah, that's the only day that I really care about as a holiday. These governmental days, I don't care about Veterans Day and Columbus Day and 4th of July and all of them. I don't give a damn about them. Really, I don't. I don't celebrate the 4th of July because I understand that we, in 1776, we were not a free people. I've never had the desire to go into the military. I don't walk up to people who said they've been in the service and said, thank you for your service. Mm. At this point in the military, if you are in the military, it's by choice. You decide to go and get in a war that had nothing to do with you. I am old enough to remember the draft. And thank God the year that I turned 18, the draft was eliminated. Not that I had any plans to go. I would probably been what they called at that time, a draft dodger. The Vietnam War, I lived through the Vietnam era. And I could not figure out why I would want to go to Vietnam and attempt to kill some people that I didn't know, some people who had did nothing to me. Why would I want to go kill them? And that was some folk right here in the United States of America, in Memphis, Tennessee, that I wanted to kill, and if I kill them, you're going to lock me up. But fortunately, I lived through that. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into this. I'm going to try, as I sit here with full stomach, I'm going to try to stay here until 9 o'clock. I'm going to try. I hope when I open up the phone lines that you that have sense will partake of conversation with me. Fred Teddy Goodthing. And I don't know, brother, why I want to, would you call yourself Freddie Goodthing? I want to see you as a drag queen. be okay tonight. Voice lower than normal tonight. If you need anything, I got you. Like I always need some money. If you got some money for me, you can send cash out. But I'm just not hollering tonight. There's nothing that I'm really excited about other than being alive, brother. That's all. But if you want me to raise my voice is still vibrant. That baritone is there. It's still strong, man. But I started off on a low pitch. Okay. Yeah. It is a holiday. But crime has not taken a holiday. Criminals went to work today. They did their job. We had killings as early as 2 o'clock this morning. We had killings this evening at about 3:30 here in East Memphis. You've got this group of thieves that they're calling now the drive-through robbers. Okay. They make all at the drive-through. Get to the window. They don't go inside no more. They got somebody to drive the car, and they got somebody on the back passenger side that when they pull up to the window, Adrian Williams, what are you talking about? They get out and rob McDonald's. And they've hit several Taco Bells. But see, when I look at these young thieves, these young hoodlums, these thugs, these lowlifes that y'all gave birth to. Adrian Williams send some money out to the people. Fuck the people. Adrian Williams, I don't give a fuck about no people that I'm finna send no money out to, brother, sister, brother, whatever you are. Give your pussy to the people. That's if you want somebody to have something, bitch, go lay down in the middle of Main Street and just give your pussy away. Somebody may even give you a donation. But crime is not about to cease in Memphis. The inauguration of the new mayor on January 1 will mean nothing. I don't know. I don't have no insight on this, but I'm just believing. Now, this is me. My prediction on the police department of Memphis, Tennessee is that it is going to remain the same. I really believe that the new mayor is going to keep C.J. Davis. I really believe that. She don't act like she's going nowhere. Yeah, she's meeting with the council every time that they meet, coming up with these new ideas. But I don't see him changing. I don't. I think that C.J. Davis will still be the police director this time next year. I don't think that what we as a majority of citizens, even those that voted for him, I don't think that that is going to be a decision making thought in his mind. Frederica, fuck you and that punk Casio Montez too. He's an opportunist. I have no, bitch, I have no need to even spend time on Casio. But I will say this, Frederica, because I'm about to block you, that the actor of this will mean nothing to Paul Young. Okay? See, the activists who wanted to defund the police and wanted the police to slow down their chases and just diminish the power of the police have all been a weakening mechanism that these activists use that does nothing but promote crime and make the criminal feel as though there's nothing that's going to be done about us. And guess what? They're not right. They're right. I mean to say, they're right. Nothing has been done to deter the criminal. Nothing. You know, used to be the time, we made the criminal lazy. Used to be the time that the criminal would park outside of an establishment, go inside of an establishment with a gun and rob on the inside. But no! They've had a crooks meeting here in Memphis. Yeah, the convention, the convocation of criminals and hoodlums and thugs and thieves have met and they have come up with new strategies to terrorize the city of Memphis. There has to be a mastermind. There has to be somebody behind these criminals and giving them these new strategies. All of a sudden, they want to go to the drive-thru Some places, they gotta wait a long time. Cause some of these drive-throughs is long. But they wait. Make their order. Get to the window and put the gun on the little girl with the weave on at the cash register that can't count. Steal the money. They even had a guy the other day. Frederica, you gone. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about you. Your mammy didn't even give a fuck about you. That's the reason, bitch, you probably hungry today. Your mammy didn't feed you no Thanksgiving dinner. They got one guy earlier this week that hit 5 locations. I believe that was Tuesday morning. 5 different drive-thrus. 5. These young people don't want no jobs. They don't want work. It's easier to steal from you than it is to have a job. And they don't care who they steal from. They don't care who they terrorize. I know some of you women wish you had sewn up your pussy and didn't give no pussy to nobody. You wouldn't have these no account children. And here's the thing, you as mothers, you know your child ain't no damn good. Bear, why are you concerned about what I ate for dessert? But you're about to go. Either stay on the subject that I'm on or get off my motherfucking pages. Okay? Ain't nothing else that you all can talk about that's even important. The only thing that is important is what I'm talking about. If the brownie wasn't between your legs, Val, don't worry about what I ate. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, glory. Nothing is about to happen that's going to change the conditions of Memphis. Nothing. 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 The governor has sent 40 state troopers in the city of Memphis, Shelby County. What is that going to do? Nothing. Nothing. See, if the state troopers are only going to be on the interstate, that is no deterrent to the guy that's robbing you, that is carjacking you. That is no deterrent. When the state senator, I can't think of his name right now, what was I knowing? He asked the governor for the National Guard. That's what we need. We need some tanks rolling through the city of Memphis. We need some soldiers with guns like the criminals marching through the city of Memphis. We need to give some patrol cars to the National Guard, the U.S. Marshals. Okay? That's who we need. But we're using weak tactics. Tell the good thing, if I ain't eating the brownie between your wife's or your woman's legs, then don't worry about what brown that I'm eating. And no, my wife ain't gone. She in there in the kitchen. We've got, and it's bad to say on this Thanksgiving that we've got to start talking about taking these young folk out. You got businesses that's leaving the city of Memphis, leaving our communities. Companies that may have thought about coming to Memphis that will not come to Memphis because of the danger of being in Memphis. Every morning on the radio, I warn people, since I'm so close, and I broadcast in Mississippi, all down in the Delta. I warn them, don't come to Memphis. Memphis is a death trap. I warn people on the tune in out every day. If you're traveling from Chicago and you got to go through Memphis to Chicago, get you some gas in West Memphis. Don't drive into Memphis and talk about I'm gonna get a full tank of gas to get to Mississippi. You might get full of lead. Okay. This is a dangerous place. This is a dangerous place. And no politician is going to be able to do anything about it. Brent Taylor, thank you, Kevin, who's in the funeral business. He's an undertaker too. Florine, it's sad and scary, Thaddeus, and I'm afraid to go anywhere. You better. You better be scared. I ain't been out my house today. Folk been coming in my house, but I ain't been nowhere today. Tell the good thing, I don't need you to pull no strings for me. I'm a string puller if I need something. We're in a bad shape. We're in a bad shape. We're going to have to start to we're going to have to start strategizing, just like the criminals. We're going to have to create business for the black funeral homes here in Memphis. The cemeteries where black folk like to be buried. We've got to do a business growth plan. Because the graveyard business seems to be the business that's working. The funeral home business is working. They couldn't afford my caskets. Hell, I guess I need to build a pit and start a cremation service. BurnANigga.com. Dang, I like that. BurnUpANigga.com. We are at 300 and I don't know. It was 350, what, Monday or Tuesday? We're probably about 350 now. I think that we will close out this year with... What the fuck is this? We will close out at probably about 400. Homicides. And here's the thing, that they released the numbers at the council meeting the other day that Tony knows now Batesville casket is not making a fortune in Memphis because most of these niggas can't afford to be in a Batesville casket. Most of these young niggas are being buried in these basic ass caskets. Basic. But then I guess if you're a basic ass nigga, that's what a basic ass nigga's supposed to be going in a basic ass casket. Y'all not have no flowers for a basic ass nigga. Dump his ass in a hole in a basic grave. People think that New Orleans family messed Memphis, Tennessee up. They didn't go back. She knew these niggas was already fucked up. The people that were caught in Katrina that came here, some of them are probably involved in the crime, but it's not the people that came from New Orleans that fucked up Memphis. It was y'all having these motherfuckers. Y'all laying down and fucking anything with a dick. Anything with a dick. Producing demons here in the city. That's what's the problem. See, we ain't got to blame nobody outside of Memphis, and don't blame rap no more. It ain't the rap music, it's you sorry ass mamas that have not raised your children. You let them do whatever they want to do, go wherever they want to go. That's what the problem is. They ain't got no insurance. So yeah, give them basic funerals. When you see it takes 2 weeks to have a funeral, that means they ain't got no money. And the funeral homes don't take payment plans no more. Funeral homes don't. How much is my son's funeral gonna be? $5,000. Well, can I give you $1,000 and give you $50 a month? No, no, no. Tiffany Williams, they usually come to Memphis to the mall to Christmas shop. Why? Where you live where they ain't got no malls, baby. Don't come to Memphis to no malls. Hmm. Tell the good thing, why you worried about when I get out of Facebook jail? I got about 20 some days left. They put a double jail sentence on top of the jail sentence that I had. But I'm here. I was tired of doing that morning show when I got off the radio anyway. Shit. The whole problem, you want to stop crime, lock parents up. Yeah. I went back and looked at one of the tapes of a couple of Saturday nights ago. I looked at it and I forgot which one it is. One of the guys, they were stealing Roman noodles. Then I saw the guy with the, had about 4 or 5 jugs of antifreeze. I said, now, why is this motherfucker stealing antifreeze? Shit, you got, if you got to steal all that antifreeze, shit, what you driving? Shit.
Hey, hell no!
Nigga with a whole case of Roman noodles.
Bullshit.
Stealing Roman noodles and antifreeze. I wonder if they had hit a place that had some work boots in. Do you think they would have stole some work boots? We are in a sad shape in Memphis, Tennessee. Sad, pitiful. That nigga stole a whole case of Roman noodles. And where did he take him? To his mama's house. Just went to his mama's house. Yeah. That's where he took him, to his mama's house. His mama still eating up them ramen noodles. I guess, according to how many people live in the house. Oh yeah, he would. If it was some work, uh, he sold the ramen noodles. You think niggas buying ramen noodles off the street? We're going to have to open fire on these young motherfuckers. We're going to have to call it hunting season to kill a predator. You're telling those, I bet he didn't even have a car still in antifreeze. Or he got a car that ain't running. You're robbing, you're stealing, you bypass the cash register. Yeah, you bypass the cash register and come out with arms full of ramen noodles. I wish the Iranian man had just opened up fire on the motherfuckers. And guess what? He could have shot everybody in there and the law could not have touched them because they were committing a felony. They were robbing. They had weapons. They had in these stores with them long rifles. I think they hit the GameStop or something today. What are they stealing at GameStop? It's getting close to Christmas. Please watch your surroundings. I'm leaving Memphis in the morning. I won't be back to Sunday. Shit. I'm going all the way down to the coast. Going down to Beau Rivage. Going to enjoy the Ricky Smiley show tomorrow night. PS5. See, I don't know what PS5 is. We didn't have them when I was a little child. It is not going to get any better. Nothing. You know, and I've been waiting. Well, Paul Young said last week that you would see his plan after 100 days in office. At the rate that we are killing people in Memphis, that will be about 400 deaths and murders too late. At least 200. Because now you was killing folk in single file. Now you're doubling up. Everybody shooting 5 and 2 and 3 at a time. Ladies, don't go to the malls by yourself. And don't go into no store and leave your gun in the car. I don't even go nowhere where I can't put my gun on. I ain't coming into your establishment and you have a no gun policy. Did you know that in most banks now that you can have a weapon on you? Tell the good thing, I'm the motherfucking topic. I'm the goddamn topic. Whatever the fuck I talk about is the motherfucking topic. Any motherfucker that don't like what I talk about, kiss my ass and get fooled. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all had these babies. Y'all had them. Y'all had these motherfuckers. Y'all had them. I wish I could push some of them motherfuckers back up your pussies. Nothing is going to change in Memphis. These young people today, I don't know what, I don't know what kind of drugs they're on. I don't know what it is. I was looking at another thing on YouTube and several things on, I forgot, I think that was in Texas or somewhere, where they had tennis. They took their own big garbage bag, fill up the box with boxes of tennis shoes. 10 or 12 of them hit the store one time, pulling the jackets and things off of the racks. These stores need to get a thing where you close the door. These malls, where you close the door and it locks until the police gets there. We're going to have to lock them up some kind of way. These malls that have security guards with no guns, that ain't worth a damn. If you're a security guard and you ain't got no gun, you ain't a security guard. You a nigga walking around with a goddamn stick. Niggas ain't, they got AR-15, 16, 17s, whatever you call them, and what they give a fuck about a nigga with a stick. Talking about hold it, stop. How you gonna stop a nigga with a stick? That need to be illegal right there. If you're gonna be a security guard, you need to be an armed and trained security guard. Not a nigga with a stick. You need to be certified to carry a weapon. You need to know the tactics of catching these motherfuckers. Nigga with a flashlight. He gonna take your motherfucking flashlight and turn it on so he can see better to steal. Oh, I missed something. Oh, I'm so glad I got that nigga's flashlight. I can see now. Everybody's mad. Everybody, but here's what the numbers that the police gave the other day. Out of all of the murders in Memphis, it was only 8% of the murders that didn't know them. That means that most of the people that were killed by someone in the city this year were killed by somebody you know. Only 8% were killed by people that were strangers. Yeah, Sean. Y'all take that shit to Mississippi. They're gonna lock your ass up. Your ass gonna end up at Parchman. Do whatever you have to do to protect yourself. Don't be scared to protect yourself. Get your gun and train. Go to the classes. I'm about to call Sean Goldsmith and set up another class. The ladies, you need to get your gun. A woman has no business in Memphis going anywhere without a gun. You need to be prepared to kill somebody. Boy, it's sad that has to be said. That you got to be prepared to take somebody's life every time you take your car out of the garage. You got to be prepared to kill somebody. Don't feel sorry about having to kill somebody. Sean, hell, it's as dangerous in the daytime as it is at night. You got criminals here in Memphis, they work on the day shift. Shit. Until we open fire, until we develop more business for the funeral homes, give the grave diggers some incentives to work. I sleep with the gun. I drive with the gun. If I pull up to a drive-through window, the gun is in my hand as I make my order. And I'm looking through the side mirrors and the rear view mirrors. If you approach the car, you get in front of the car and you got one of them hoodies on and you look like you're going to do something, I'm going to run over your ass right there in the line. So don't tell me about after dark. It's as dangerous in the daytime as it is in the night. In fact, sometimes it's even more dangerous in the daytime. It's just dangerous. Learn how to use a weapon. I see some of these little crooks turning the gun sideways. Watch your surroundings. You go to the service station, you go to the store, watch what other vehicles leave the premises of the location that you're on, which way they go. If you think someone is following you, don't go home. If you think you're being followed, don't go home. Go to the nearest precinct or call 911 and tell them you think you're being followed. Tell them where you're located and where you're going to go so that the police can catch up with you. Those of you that have cars, and here's something else I want you to start doing. Cover up your VIN number on your car. Just put some paper over your VIN number up in the left corner of your car. I got a friend, Dr. Tony Lyons, got one of them Mercedes trucks. Do you realize that these motherfuckers can take your VIN number and steal your car? They carry these iPads with them. They'll go to the Mercedes site put your make into the site. Put your VIN number into the computer. And open your car. If you have automatic locks, unlock your car. Crank your car. All with an iPad. Okay? All with an iPad. Got a friend of mine, Crystal. Crystal has a mattress company. They hit her one day this week. All they did was break the window. Hell, they couldn't get a mattress through the door, but still broke the glass. Then they came back. You got a locksmith company. I think that ought to be 901 Locks next door to her. They broke in his place because they're looking for tools, lock tools, to break into cars. If these young people would put the ingenuity into real business details and starting businesses, as they do in the business of stealing, they could create wealth. We can't create wealth in the black community because we got too many niggas trying to steal wealth. We are a sad race of people. What time is it? 12 after 8. Tell you what, let me take a commercial break. Then we're going to come back. I'm going to open up the phone lines. All cities, motherfuckers. I am not going to even entertain you. I'm not going to even cuss you out. Because you're already a cuss. You've been a cuss all your life. You know, I got 2 Cadillacs in the garage, and both of them have them push buttons, cranks. I keep the VIN numbers covered. These niggas too smart for me. We'll be back in just a minute.
You've heard that God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Well, God has done it for Crystal Blair. Crystal was working across the street for a mattress company. They let her go, and God allowed her to take her savings and open up a furniture store right across the street. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road, 106. Queen size mattresses, $199 up. King size mattresses, $299 and up. Brand new mattresses, brand names. No credit is necessary. You need a mattress? Go see my girl Crystal at 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road. Give her a call at 901-218-7118. That's 901-218-7118. And lay down in comfort tonight.
Memphis, get ready. Thanksgiving weekend. It's the first annual M-Town Funkin' Blues Fest. Starring Midnight Star. The original Lakeside. Memphis' own Larry Dotson and his band. The legendary Bobby Rush.
She's a good one.
And O.B. Buchanan. 5 acts for $59. Saturday, November 25th at the Cannon Center. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
Alcee Community, Bethel Grove, Orange Mound, Hillview area, airport area, mamas, grandmamas, aunties, and parental guardians. Are you looking for a daycare center for your child or children where you know that they will be safe and that they are in a learning atmosphere? Well, you need to call Just Us Kids Daycare, located at 2244 Alcee in the Curve. Just Us Daycare has been a staple of the Alcee community for over 20 years. They have the curriculum that applies to learning and growth even when your child is away from the center. They have a loving and nurturing staff. Call the center's director. Call Vicki Jones directly at 828-8467. That's 901-828-8467. Just Us Kids Daycare accepts DHS certificates, private pay, sign-on bonuses. They have CDA trained staff trained through Labona Hospital to better serve the children that may have special needs. And most of all, they have free transportation throughout various parts of the city. Give them a call right now at 901-828-8467. That's 901-828-8467. Mr. or Mrs. Business Person or Event Planner, take advantage of the platforms of the Thaddeus Matthews Show, radio, and the podcast for just $500 for the Black Friday special. You need to call or text right now at 901-949-3000. That's 901-949-3000. If I am on air, text me right now. I'm talking about the Black Friday special.
This is Thaddeus Matthews, and I'm here with Levon. You told me that you've been suffering from erectile dysfunction for how many years?
Almost 10 years.
It hadn't been working properly for 10 whole years.
That's right.
Tell me what happened, man.
When I bought some of that erector coffee,
Yeah.
and they cured me.
Wait a minute. You bought some erector coffee,
Yeah.
and the problem that you've had for 10 years
Went away.
was cured
It went away.
with one cup of coffee?
One cup.
How long did it take for you to feel the effects?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
That's right.
And now you can have sex whenever you get ready.
That's right.
How did your wife feel when you took the erector?
Surprise.
10 whole years.
10 whole years.
So you're telling my audience that erector really works.
It really worked.
Yours wasn't working for 10 whole years correctly.
That's right.
And you took one cup of coffee,
One cup.
of the erector coffee,
Yeah.
and now it's working.
It's working.
You've been using these Viagra's.
Viagra, which I'm gonna throw away now.
You're going to throw these Viagra's away.
Throw them away.
Was there any side effect?
Yeah, on that.
Side effects with Viagra?
Mm-hmm.
But did you have any side effects with the erector?
No whatsoever.
Would you recommend that any man that has an erectile dysfunction problem get him some erector?
I would
I would advise them to do it now.
This man's not ashamed. He had a problem for 10 years having an erection. 1 cup of erector coffee, and now he's a happy man. How many days will it last for you?
3 days.
You sure you done worked it for 3 days?
3 days.
3 days it worked for you?
That's right.
And you finna go and get you something now, ain't you?
Still going strong.
Still going strong. That's Yvonne. And we're gonna make sure that you stay erect with Erector.
Get it, y'all.
If your soldier won't study war no more, I mean your erection is dead. Well, for $10, go by Shop and Save, $14.99 South 3rd, and let it live once again.
Hello, I'm Tanya Jones, developer and still full owner of On Demand Pain Relief Rub. It's exciting and humbling to see how On Demand is growing and evolving while still being the same product you trust, purchased, and love. The pain rub is 100% still the same, 100% drug-free, 100% all natural, and I am 100% still involved. I created On Demand Pain Relief Rub after I began suffering with my own chronic pain. And yes, the results have been amazing. You may see the new branding, the new look, and the new website, all coming from me, the same person that has a heart to help others deal with their chronic pain. Go ahead, place your order, or stop by any of the locations to pick up yours. I thank you so much for your support and trust. I am Tanya Jones, 100% owner of On Demand Pain Relief Rub.
Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made for any occasion and you don't know where to go? Well, you want to call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John Olam. John specializes in direct-to-garment printing. You can put anything on a t-shirt that you can take a picture of. You just snap it, send it, and wear it. No design is too hard for John. John will fix your t-shirts up in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a thing that you want the world to know about, John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you.
Hi, I'm Tommy Shaw with Shaw House Buyers. I want to buy your Memphis area house in as-is condition today. I buy houses, duplexes, apartments, commercial buildings, and land. I pay cash and pay all of your closing costs. Call Tommy Shaw now at 901-380-1000 or visit me online at shawhousebuyers.com. The best time to do something that you know you have to do is right now.
Mr. or Mrs. Business Person or Event Planner, take advantage of the platforms of the Thaddeus Matthews Show, radio, and the podcast for just $500 for the Black Friday special. You need to call or text right now at 901-949-3000. That's 901-949-3000. If I am on air, text me right now. I'm talking about the Black Friday special.
And welcome back. Thank you on this Thanksgiving. Look, tomorrow is the last day that you can get the Black Friday special. My advertising runs for everybody else on this, and some pay me much more than that, because I pay about 3 and 4 months ahead of time. You can get advertising on here 2 spots a day or evening, and 3 spots every morning on my radio show. From now until the last day of the year. That's about a little bit over about 31, 32 days of advertising for $500. You're supposed to give a discount on Black Friday. It will stop on tomorrow. I will not be on the air tomorrow night, but you can get your commercial will be on the air on Monday. I should be back on Facebook by the 15th of December, so your commercial will also be on the page as well. I can put your advertising on Instagram as well. But $500. You can call me when I get off the air tonight, but please have your money at 901-949-3000. 949-3000. Let me get that number again. 949-3000. That's the number. And you can cash out me my money. I can talk to you and take the notes down that is necessary to make your advertising. 901-949-3000. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines. Let's see what time is it. Because I'm getting off on time. It's 8:26 now. Ooh, my back itchy. Ooh, ooh. Ow. Ooh, okay. All right, you can call me right now at 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. If you call me from a block number, you don't even answer it nowhere. If you with that sadness, I'm not going to entertain you. Okay? It's just that simple. I don't feel it tonight. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. If you'd like to contribute to the Thaddeus Matthews Show and the Naked Truth Ministries, you see the cash app there on the screen. $ Naked Truth Ministries. All right, the phone lines are open. 901-231-9239. Do you think that there is a remedy to youth crime other than shooting them and killing them and slaughtering them like the dogs they are in the streets of Memphis? Do you think that there's anything that is going to help our young people? I don't think mentoring is going to work. I don't think that even the church has an answer for the thuggish behavior of the babies that you have brought into this world. And I blame it on nobody but the parent. Well, I'm a single mama. Well, you're a single mama because you wanted to be.
Abigail?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What is your name and where you calling from, please?
My name is Abigail.
Your name is what?
Abigail.
Abraham.
Abigail. I said, you know what, Pastor? Like my look through with a key. Get rid of like my look through with a key.
Do what, ma'am?
Like my look through with a key.
Ma'am, I ain't understanding.
That's the way money.
Ma'am,
Like my look through with a key.
ma'am, I'm not understanding a damn thing you saying.
Okay, no problem. I'm putting a little cash out there.
You gonna do something in my cash app?
That's what I'm doing right now.
All right. Send me something in the cash
Look
app.
through with a key.
Do what?
Lock them up through with a key.
Okay. All right, send something in the cash app, because I ain't understanding nothing else that you're saying, baby. Thank you so much, though. Okay, we'll see if you're gonna send something. I did any of y'all understand anything she said? I didn't understand a word she said, not a word. All right, 901-231-9239. 901-931-9239. Yeah, Sean, I didn't understand a word she said. Yeah. All right. If you'd like to speak on this, I can go. 8:31, I gave you a full show. And a full, Lord have mercy. She said, wow. Yeah. Well, I ain't got the cash app either, so she's bullshit. But if you'd like to put something in the cash app, you see it right there on the screen. But if you'd like to talk, one of the things next week and probably Monday, there's some things going on in Mississippi that I want to tackle. As much as I am not a follower or believing that Ben Crump is the best lawyer to deal with these situations, there's a situation going on in Jackson, Mississippi. And I'm going to tackle it because it's an interesting story. And also because every day I am broadcasting all in the Delta, all around the Jackson, Mississippi area. It seems that a young man was missing, so his mother thought, for about 6 months. To find out that he was involved in a wreck with an off-duty police officer. They didn't contact her. The medical examiner in the area said that he had ID in his pocket, and they told the Jackson Police Department. Well, the Jackson Police Department did not contact the mother, and they put him in a pauper's grave. And to those of you that know what a pauper's grave, they don't even put your name on it. They give you a number.
Okay. To accept, press 1.
What is your name and where you calling from?
Dante.
Where you calling from, Dante?
I'm calling from Millington.
All right, what's on your mind, Dante?
I'm going to tell you what's really going on, and a lot of people don't see it. We are in a spiritual warfare every day, from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep. I blame what's going on around the world, not only in Memphis, on the parents. Whether you're a single mother, whether the father is in the life or not in the life, it's all on the parents. And you're not going to tell me that every single mother has only made one mistake and had one kid out of wedlock. If you're making all these moves and you're not doing it in a godly order or by the Bible.
Dante, are you trying to speak to me on a speakerphone?
No, sir.
Okay, you're not coming clear. You speaking to the.
How about now? How about now?
It ain't much better,
Is that a
brother.
little bit better?
Just a little bit
Okay,
better.
well, it's just my connection then.
Okay.
I wish I could say what I want to say without it being messed up.
Go ahead, Dante.
I apologize. Okay. Anytime you are a parent and you're not putting God first in that household, whether you're a single parent or not, we're going to have what we have. You have to fill these kids' soul with something more than rap music and just all of the stuff that's going on in this world. You have to put something else in them.
So
if you don't put anything else in them, it's going to manifest in their actions, what's being put in them.
So, Dante, how do you think that is going to be done?
Man, I mean, it's just a bunch of lost souls. It's hard, but people don't want to take accountability for their actions. Everybody want to blame somebody else.
So,
The worst of us have outbred the best of us.
Do you think that, Dante, that it is too late for many of our young people now to be manifest of anything but the evil that's in them?
I'm sure some can be saved, but the majority, they've already experienced the lifestyle, the freeness of doing what they want to do. We will be able to save some, but a lot of them we won't be able to save them until after they either hurt somebody or somebody ends up hurting them.
But the question is, Dante, is do they want to be saved? And when I say saved, I'm not talking about salvation.
Yeah.
Do they want to be saved? Do they want to be saved from themselves?
No, a lot of them don't even want to be productive citizens. I mean, if I was an 18-year-old and I wake up in the morning, I just smoke weed and I don't have any direction, yeah, that's fun to me because I don't know life. I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say, when you're raising kids from birth to the age of 9, those are the most important years of a kid's life.
Okay.
That's where we really need to focus on these kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to pour into the kids. And I'm not talking about sitting in front of a TV, sitting in front of a tablet. Being a parent is hard work. It's not easy. But it's easy for some parents to let their kids do that so they can catch a break. That's not the way to go. We have to pour into these kids early.
But isn't also one of the problems that is when you get ready to pour this knowledge into young people so that they can be manifest, that he or she that has the picture with the manifestation in it don't know what they get in the picture. They don't know how to pour it into their child because they ain't got none in them.
True, true. I agree 100%. So we have to figure out a way to help the parents that want to be helped. Because there's some people, and I'm not talking about people with 3, 4 baby daddies, and everybody need help, but they need a different type of help. I'm talking about the ones that genuinely need help.
But do they want help? Okay, has many parents, and let's say mothers, have they given up on trying to give direction? Because first of all, they don't know any.
I think so. It's easy. I feel like it's easy. I think a lot of them have given up. And it's easy as long as somebody's not coming in and saying, hey, your child is doing this, they're fine. They're fine. That's not the way to go.
Dante, how old are you?
I can't tell you. I wish I could tell you how to do it.
How old are you, man?
I'm 48 years old, man.
Okay.
I've seen it. I've heard it. And I'm pretty much a single father myself. It's sad to sit back. And I was one of these little knuckleheads in the street. But I was introduced to church.
Okay.
At an early age. I was introduced to certain things at an early age. See, if you introduced to something at an early age, when you're going through things, you will revert back to what you know. But if you never got it, we just raising a lot of lost souls out here.
Okay. Scripture.
And the bad part about it is the citizens, we are paying for these parents to get government assistance. And the parents is not teaching these kids right. And these same kids are the ones that's going out creating all this havoc in our communities. That's sad, man. We as parents need to take accountability. I don't care what that other parent not doing. I don't care what that other parent is doing. Stop being selfish. Make that child available to the other parent. Don't try to use the kid as a pawn. And we can start to correct some of this. But until then, man, it's crazy. It's like everybody for themselves.
So when you hear me say it's about time for us to use the resort to vigilante justice, how do you feel about that?
Say what you said one more time. I want to make sure I understand what you're saying.
Okay, when you hear me saying that I believe it is time for us as a community to return their violence with violence on them. How do you feel about that? When I say kill them, shoot them.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have an issue with that at all.
Okay.
I'm at the point now where sometimes when you open Pandora's box, it's open, and we can't go back to where we was 30 years ago, where there was, you could whip a kid in school. You could be able to talk to kids. Another parent could talk to a kid. Now that box has been open, you can't even correct somebody else's kid when you see them doing wrong because the parent is just as bad as the kid. So I feel like, hey, at this point, I don't care how much money, how many police you throw at this issue is not going to correct it. You need to reach the kids between birth and 9 with some good knowledge. Skills, coping skills. We have to teach them, it's certain things, morals and values. I bet you, I'm willing to bet you, Memphis is predominantly black, and I'm willing to bet you half of those don't even sit down with their kids and tell them, hey, touching stuff that don't belong to you is not right.
Okay. I,
You got a lot of parents that see kids come home with stuff that don't belong to them, and they won't even ask questions.
mhm. I haven't disagreed with anything that you had to say. Okay. Uh, I totally agree with everything that you say, and I'm glad to hear a younger man, 48 years old, make that statement. You said that you're practically raising children by yourself.
I'm practically raising two boys by myself, but it's not because me and the mother has a perfect relationship.
Mm-hmm.
We got a perfect relationship. We're just not together.
Okay.
I love our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, luckily I'm in a position where I'm flexible enough. Whenever she needs something, I'm there for her. She don't, but she's not one of those vindictive women either. So
So,
that makes it
so,
that much easier.
so is your children, your sons living with you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even a custodial parent, but yeah, pretty much about 85-90% of the time, they with me.
Okay. Okay. And you're that role model that they need.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure it happens. Because these streets are not nice.
Okay.
These streets don't even though I'm doing what I'm doing, who's to say that, like I said, between 39, I got to put my step on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because after that, then you got that peer pressure from their friends when they're at school, when they're trying to hang out. I want to be that little voice they hear in their ear. And I can't do that because I know what I'm going to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing the best I can do right now. And I don't have no issues with them. We don't have no problems. But now I got to get ready for the next stage.
Okay. So you have planted that fear of reverence in them.
Yes, sir.
You planted that seed of discipline in them. You planted that seed in them that if you don't do this, I'm going to do that, and you don't want me to do that, so don't do that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There has to be consequences.
Okay.
And sometimes that doesn't mean you're going to get, you know what I'm saying, corporal punishment every time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's going to be, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to explain to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
other times it's like, hey, look, you know you're going to get what you got, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we have to just take the steering wheel as a parent.
Okay.
And do what we can do and not let these kids just sprout up, man. I mean, it's like a garden. If you never pick the weeds at the garden, what's going to happen? You're going to have a garden full of weeds.
Okay. Well, man,
I
thank
hate to say it. My kids going to be some square kids, but they're going to be some square kids to where you know not to mess with them.
Okay. So, what grades are they in?
Man, my kids, in the first and in the third grade.
Okay.
And I say this because I know when I was young, I can remember being 9 years old. I was first introduced to game at 9 years old.
Okay.
I'm from here, but I lived in California.
Okay.
I was introduced to games at 9 years old in California. That's before they even had games here in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed a lot of the stuff that goes on in our city, most of it is a lot of, I'm not going to, it's gang affiliated. You're not going to be in a gang and not going to put in some work.
Okay.
You're going to do something.
Okay.
So these kids are just doing what they do in gangs. Stealing, shooting, you know, they doing gang stuff.
Well, Dante, I totally appreciate your call and your truth that you've given. And I appreciate the discipline that you're stating that you place in your boys. That they.
Yeah, I tried to come on here and it takes touching me because it's clear as day. You can see what needs to be done. but nobody wants to take accountability and make it happen. You're not gonna hold a woman accountable. She ain't gonna take it. She ain't gonna say, well, yeah, I know I messed up. This is why I did it. Dang, it ain't happening. They gonna point that thing at everybody else but themselves. So I can't do nothing but pray for them. And I just try to stay out these streets, man. I take care of my business and go home. Hopefully they don't bring it to my doorstep.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you and thank you, Dante, for your call on tonight.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Okay. I appreciate that call, man. And when you get 99%, Teddy, that call was not low. Everybody heard it but you then. Go back and listen to the program when I get off. Because I'm finna get off. It's 10 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. Again, I will not be on the air tomorrow night. If anything happened in Memphis that I think I need to speak on tomorrow, prior to 8 o'clock tomorrow, I think that's what time the show starts with Ricky Smiley, I will go live off of my tablet.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Who's calling?
It is Terrence.
Terrence who, sir?
Terrence Cody, what's going on with you the other day?
All right. Where are you calling me from, man?
I'm in Memphis, man.
Okay.
What's going on?
What's on your mind?
Yeah, no, I just was piggybacking off dude said, man, I like what he said. I'm kind of just on the phone again, man, but I'm 32 years old, man. I used to watch years ago with my granddad. He passed away and all that, man. But I'm a big fan of you, man. I stumbled up on your Wicked Films interview today.
You did what? Do what interview, man?
I stumbled up on your Wicked Films.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, you cracked me up, man. The story is mild, man. But we got to do something about this crime in this city.
Well, man,
It's out of hand.
like I stated with to Dante, I don't know, and he put the blame exactly. He put the blame exactly where it should be, on the parents. The woman no longer, even if she is the single custodial parent, or the only person that the son or daughter sees, she can't use that I'm a single parent excuse anymore. Because, you're a single parent because you want to be. You want to fuck early, you got pregnant early, and now you got a heathen here that you have not placed any discipline in. Huh?
They always want to run out to think they can find something else.
Well, or whatever it is. Even if you think that you can find somebody else better or another man better, you still got that child. And there's a development problem or situation that you must give an account of. There is a responsibility that you have towards that child. So.
Now, I grew up without my father, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had my father, but I had older men around me all my life.
Mm-hmm. How old are you, brother?
They were mentors me and man, teaching me stuff. Now I think I got out here and did a lot of stuff on my own, just making bad decisions. I knew right from wrong, but luckily, man, I was able to make something out of myself and all that good stuff, man. But I totally agree with that, man. A lot of these women, man, they know what their kids are. They know that their kids
Yeah.
2 or 3 bodies on you.
Well, and I can't blame the gangs. Yeah, there are some rules and guidelines that the gangs have, and people that want to participate in the gangs are having to follow the directions of the gang leaders. But these individuals know what's right and they know what's wrong. And until they start making conscious directions and decisions, rather, on what is right and what is wrong, it is going to always maintain itself. Hey, man, I got to get out of here. Thank you so much, yeah? All right. Norman, you can give me a call back at 901-231-9239. I got about 5 minutes left in the show. 901-231-9239. If you would like to advertise on this show and you want to get the Black Friday special, I'll be up there in just a minute. And you can call me at 901-949-3000. 901-949-3000. Norman, I saw that you were trying to reach me. Better quick me. Speak now. I'll forever hold your peace. 901-231-9239. Okay. All right. Well, Norman Red Wing. I was waiting for your call back, brother. But don't look like you calling me. Yeah, Sean. I'm using OBS. What I want to add to it is visual. I want to be doing visual interviews, so I'm going to be working on that.
To accept.
Go ahead, Norman.
Man, how you doing?
Man, I'm holding up for old man. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm right there with you, brother. I promise you I'm with you. Man, I know you don't have a lot of time, man. Listen, I listen every day. I don't miss it. And, Dad, that was, for many years I've worked with what we call at-risk children and youth. Been doing it for years.
Right.
And, Dad, if there was a time that you would never hear me make statements I'm about to make now, that, done all we can to these children, man, to get them counseling, to address their issues and concerns. And that doesn't work. It's time to take them out.
Yeah.
What we're doing today, Daddy, is unbelievable to anybody. And some of these kids, Daddy, don't give a damn whether we and anybody around them. They just don't care. I have never seen in my life where to shoot, Daddy, and kill anybody as long as they that person they try to get. 3 funerals, Daddy, and 2 what they call, they put the teddy bears on the street, I forgot what it is. Right. I went down and the young that was shot and killed the restaurant in Whitehaven.
Mm-hmm.
There was a young man with his children taken to the park, a gun hit him while they were shooting and killing the other young man. I went to his funeral. That's the saddest thing in mankind. For a man to be working to take care of his baby, doing the right thing with his children, with his family, always have, from what I've learned about him, only for a damn idiot to be shooting and kill a man in front of his family. That kind of shit happens. When people that get to that low level, that point where they kill babies, Daddy, I don't see no reason for them to be on earth.
Man.
I'm just there now. I'm there now. I'm sorry.
And I don't know what that. You got something that's squirreling, Norman. you know, you and I have been at this a long time, and you're right. I can remember that we would have never said what we're saying now. Take them out.
Exactly.
But that's where we are right now. If we don't take them out, they're gonna take us out.
They're going to take us out, Daddy.
You know.
You know what, Daddy?
Uh-huh.
Here's another thing. Some of the daddies ain't worth the shit anyway, Daddy. Some of the daddies don't need to be in the home.
Okay.
My
Okay.
daddy wasn't worth the shit then, and he ain't worth the shit now.
Ooh, okay.
That was no reason and no excuse for me to go out to kill anybody. When I ever did in my life, and you know this, Daddy, I did more harm to myself than I did anything else.
Okay.
I knew that I had to deal with my issues with my father. But I wasn't picking up no gun to go out to kill somebody else because my daddy wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Because life was shit, and I was difficult times was not going to make me pull a gun to kill nobody else. I'm sorry. Damn stupid.
Well, you know, it's bad to say, Norma, that I think that the only answer we have right now is vigilante justice. We've got to save ourselves because, as you mentioned, these young folks don't give a damn. And you're correct. You're correct when you say, and a lot of mothers will say, the fathers need to be in the house. You're correct. The fathers ain't shit. When he was screwing you, he didn't want you. He didn't want no baby. He just wanted some ass. He got some ass, and he didn't want the ass that was gonna come out of your ass. So we are in a situation where we can't give even the mother or anybody else the excuse, but play some discipline on your
Sometimes I
youth.
hear you talking about sometimes talk about your grandchild. Look, Daddy, 7 grandchildren. I still have 2 boys at home. My boys in college.
Okay.
My other children are put on and doing well. If I do what I got to do to save my children, and if that means somebody else asks me to go, that's exactly what. If that means that I would rather see your ass go to prison for the rest of your life, to a graveyard, be it.
Mm.
I'm sorry. My babies come, my life and my children's life come first.
Yes. To thine own ass be true. Norman, I'm gonna get out of here.
Hey, Daddy, I'm here. I'm glad to hear you sound good, man. You're looking good. Keep up the work, man. I'm just praying. I'm still praying for you, brother. And God's got his hand on you, and he's continuing protecting you, man. I'm so happy.
Tell your, was that your wife that called me about some advertising other week?
Yeah, that's my wife, Angela.
Tell Angela I got this $500 special. She needs to go and get it by tomorrow.
Okay, I'll let her know in a few minutes, because they got some business going on, and she really needs that, so they're supposed to call you back, but I'm going to get her to go in and call you. We're going to take care of that.
All right. Call me when I get off there. I'll be up for a while.
Okay, all right, Daddy.
All right, thanks. That's my Lord. Yeah, he needs some WD-40. I don't know what that was. Swear. But I've known Norman, for many, many years. We've tried mentoring your no good ass children. We've had programs for your no good ass children. Now, the programs that we've got to have for many of your children is called an obituary. We can't even call it a celebration of life because we can't celebrate their life. Their life has not been a celebration. Damn. Man, it's rough. It ain't gonna get any better. But I'm just going to keep my fight on. I ain't gonna march, ain't no protest. I have been to hundreds of meetings over the years. I ain't going to no more your meetings. These ministers calling meetings don't work. I haven't heard any report about the so-called prayer meeting that they sort of had Saturday. Apparently it didn't work because niggas been killing niggas all week long. But what I tell you is, take care of yourself. Protect yourself. Take care of you and your family. And if one of these worthless should have been flushed down the toilet motherfuckers come at you without any apprehension, without any delay or any thought, kill that motherfucker.
If you wanna know